What's up, Magical Misfits? Drew here. And as I'm sure you figured out by now, today I want to discuss social media magic. Now, this is a topic that could go off in tons of different directions, but my focus for this video is protection. So for example, if you are a content creator here on YouTube, in my mind, we should absolutely be taking steps to make sure that our channel and by extension ourselves are protected when in this medium. But even if you're not on YouTube, to me this applies to any form of social media. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, I don't care, whatever it is. In my mind, we should be taking steps to protect ourselves on those platforms. There are many witches who won't walk out the door without some form of protection going on, whether that's an amulet, some enchanted piece of jewelry that is designed for protection, like me and my bracelet, or they have a mantra or a quick spell or something they say, some visualization work, whatever it is. I would hazard to say that probably more than not, more do than don't, as far as witches going out into the world physically without some form of protection. Their pentacles, whatever. Personally, I would make the argument that it's even more important to do that on social media. In my mind, being up here on YouTube or out on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, Twitter, we are exposing ourselves in a way that we're not when we go to the grocery store, right? When I just go to the grocery store, yeah, somebody might give me stink eye or something, but it's not the same level of vulnerability in my mind at all. You can be exposed to so much more out in the ethers of the internet, as far as I'm concerned anyway. So to me, it's kind of only common sense to say, okay, I need to take steps to protect these platforms. Since I am a YouTuber, I am going to discuss how I take steps to protect my channel and myself on YouTube first. It's very simple. I made a video over a year ago now, I think, of myself performing a spell of protection for my channel. The spell was specifically for protecting the channel and myself through the channel. I set up the spell to touch upon and cover all the areas that I felt were important, any specifics, and then of course in general. As I said, I filmed myself doing this, and then I uploaded that video to my channel. I privated it so nobody can see it. It's not important. It's not for anybody else. It is for the channel. So not only did I do this spell to protect the channel, the spell is actually on the channel. I feel like that's important. For me, that's important. And this is also the same way that I approach the other platforms. So I personally am only on a couple different platforms. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I have Snapchat, but I only use that with my family and very rarely. I don't like Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. So for me, Facebook and Instagram are both perfect places for image magic, right? And what I mean is there may be a specific symbol that represents protection for you, and that is important in your path and practice. And you may want to draw that symbol and be enchanting it as you're drawing it. Take a picture of that and post it to your social media. Sigils are another good way. Create a sigil for protection for your Instagram or your Facebook or what have you. Take a picture of that and post it to your social media. Do a spell. Take a picture of the spell. You could combine these things. Do a spell with a symbol or a sigil and take a picture and post it to your social media. This way, in my mind, not only have we done a working to protect ourselves and through that form of social media, but the spell is actually on. It's part of that social media now. So that's kind of where my head is at with this. I know it's not an extremely long video. It's not very detailed, but this is what I have today. It's on my mind right now. I was discussing some things with another witchy friend, a YouTuber, and I told her that I had the spell on my channel, and it just hadn't occurred to her to do that. So then, that got me thinking about my other forms of social media. I do have workings posted to my other social media, but not specifically this way. So if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, as far as my Facebook business page or my Facebook She Who Walks, which all my links are always in the description, but you're gonna see this coming up. I'm going to be doing this. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to tackle it yet, and it'll probably be a little bit different for each one because they are different. They're different expressions of me, and they're different platforms. Or again, the She Who Walks page is different than the Creations page. So I'll probably tweak it and be a little different on each social media, but it's time, especially 2020. Yes, let's do some protection magic. It's time to revamp, redo, and reset my social media in this way. So yeah, I may even personally do a sort of clearing, energetic clearing of some sort, and then do the protection. I haven't quite decided. That would probably be wise, but I am not afraid to do magic through social media at all. And again, this is a topic that you could take off in many different directions. And maybe in the future, I will tackle some of those directions. I'll make another video and discuss some of the different ways that I personally would work magic through social media. But today I just wanted to focus on the protection because I think that's the baseline. That's where we need to start. So hopefully that was helpful in some way, and some of you get something out of that. And please do protect yourselves. As always, thank you so much for listening. And until next time, much love and gratitude.